folks, and welcome to their Saturday morning Samflage. I'm Matt.
Hi, folks. I'm Benjamin.
Hey! You're back. You moved back.
Hi.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Yeah, I moved back.
No, you didn't.
For today.
Yeah, for today.
I came all the way out here just to see you, Matt.
Are you still happy?
What do you mean, am I still happy?
Is she still beautiful?
It's the prettiest woman I've ever seen in my life. Is she still beautiful?
I love her.
Yeah.
I do. She's sweet. All right, so welcome back, man.
Thank you.
It's good to have you back.
It's my delight, pleasure, and joy to be here.
Yeah.
It truly is.
And we have a great topic. A great topic.
We do, and I was a little confused by it. It's so vague. This one is so vague.
It is vague, but you're gonna get it when I
broad.
It is broad,
and so I oddly enough can only think of 4 things. But
I think once I give you a few of mine, you're gonna.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. As soon as I hear some of yours, I will almost certainly have the 5th.
Okay, because I easily found these out, and these are what we're doing is top 5 outrageous Christmas gifts that we would like.
See, I forgot about the outrageous part. Perhaps.
Well, outrageous meaning something different that we would like that no one else would.
All right.
Or not as many people. I'm sure there's people out there who would say yes,
of course, but not everyone.
No one's going to say I want a fully functional. Oh crap! That would actually be on my list. Crap.
Please tell me you were about to say DeLorean with time machine.
You could say DeLorean. You could say, well, the time machine wouldn't work.
What?
But you could say DeLorean.
Fully functional.
Has to be within the realm of reality, but
DeLorean, yeah.
Has to be within reality,
right,
but
like,
it can be a DeLorean.
Like the guy who wrote Ready Player One. What's his name?
Yes.
He has the DeLorean thing.
Oh,
which
man.
you've never read, which is
I'm
terrible.
making a last-minute adjustment here.
All right.
What is the name? What was their name? I can't remember, but I'm gonna think about it later on when you're doing one.
All right. Look, I'm writing fully functional DeLorean from Back to the Future on it.
There you go. See, that's something that you know. I mean, I can't time travel, but it can be a DeLorean.
Right.
And look that's what I'm talking about.
And it needs to have like the dashboard though.
It has to have the dashboard, everything like that.
88 miles an hour.
See, now you're getting it.
Yeah.
Now you're getting
That's
it.
what I would want, right?
All right.
And the thing I do remember from when we talked about this a while back was that you mentioned that would be nerdy things that generally that you and I would like sort of dorky stuff that I guess you and I would want because we're nerds. And that was what I was focusing on as far as the descriptor. I'd forgotten about outrageous, but I think a fully functional DeLorean qualifies as outrageous.
Yeah, but these are all things within the realm of possibility you could get.
Could, in theory.
But not many people would want. I mean, because to be honest, the thing is, we're not going to pick mansions or $1 million or regular things that a lot of people I'm sure would pick. We're picking outrageous things that are be like, I don't know, that's a waste of money there, but it would be fun for us to have.
And I've heard that a DeLorean is a pretty crappy car.
Now, I'm going to tell you this because I'm sure. Go ahead and do my honorable mention. That would give you a good example. My honorable mention would give you a good example.
Give me that.
And I got to bump it to honorable mention because now it's within my grasp.
What?
I want a fully functional Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle arcade game. Do you remember the arcade game?
Dude, they have those now.
I know.
Yeah.
I just saw that
out there
at Walmart.
Yeah.
$400. It's going to be $350 on Black Friday, and I'm like, I don't need that.
No.
I have no space for it.
But how good would it look in this room?
I want that. Do you understand that when that arcade game came out, I asked people to pay me in quarters.
Oh.
I asked them, and when they paid me in money, I had Mom drive me to the bank, and I get the quarters. So, and when we go to Skate Town, because it was at Skate Town, remember on one
heck yes.
Mom would make us skate for an hour, but after that we could do whatever we wanted to, skate or play video. God. We went straight to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game. Of course you did.
Now wait a minute, I have to guess which turtle was your turtle.
Okay, go ahead.
Dang, this is a hard choice actually, but I'm gonna go with Donatello.
Okay. Donatello was the most popular turtle, as you know, for that video game because he had the long pole, and it was hard for him to get hit.
Right, but did Raphael have more power and you went with him?
I went with Raph all the way, baby.
Because of the side power?
Because I love Raphael. But the thing is, though, no one wanted him because his size were a little short.
So his controllers worked better.
I thought they did.
The buttons worked better.
I thought they did.
Well, of course they did. Donatello was always broken.
People wanted to be Donatello because of the bow staff.
Yeah.
Because they could attack from far away. But I'll be honest, Leonardo was the second one you wanted to be.
I was always Leonardo.
Yeah.
Because of the swords, but also he's the leader of the turtles.
But people wanted to be Michelangelo too, because remember in the cartoon, Michelangelo was the cool one.
Yeah.
And the cartoon, in the movies, he was the funny one.
Right.
So people also wanted to be Michelangelo. No one wanted to be Raphael.
That's because Raph was just angry.
So I could always jump into any game because Raph was usually left open because no one was playing.
But he was the strongest.
I think so. But the thing is, though,
maybe that was a 1990s theory.
I probably spent $400 in quarters on that game.
So you paid for it already.
I know. Should I say, hey, y'all should give me this because I paid in quarters when I was a kid.
Scares me, Walmart. With interest, I own this already.
Oh man! But I saw it the other day and I was like, shut.
Isn't that amazing? I Snapchatted a picture of that when I walked past it in the store, and I must have gotten 12 comments back within the first 10 minutes.
I could not believe that. So that one's within my reach now.
Yeah.
Before that, to get an actual arcade game,
no, it's expensive.
You would be paying in $5,000.
Right, to get a new one.
A guy was he was asking $4,000 for one that he rebuilt, meaning he built this board.
What?
He built the board and the controllers. He had to rebuild that, but the game was the same. But the outside was, and he had some of the banners and stickers.
Yeah,
but the board was plywood. It was made of it. I think it was made to last a little bit longer, maybe. But he had to rebuild it. But he was asking $4,000. I was like, shut up! A complete one is like $5,000. I was like, that's
like $1,000
for the whole thing, in good condition.
Wow.
I'd rather spring the extra $1,000. I mean, if you had it. So I was thinking that's money to burn. But now for $400, well, now I'm making this sound like a good deal. But anyway,
right, that qualifies as the outrageous.
So there you go. There is my number 5. Oh no, not my honorable mention.
That's your honorable mention
now because it is within my grasp.
Okay.
So now you see where we're going.
All right. Well, happy holidays, and let's do it.
Happy holidays. Let's do this. All right, let's do this. Merry Christmas.
So you have my number 5. Like, honestly, I only had 4 coming up because I was just flabbergasted by this.
So what was your number 5?
It's the DeLorean.
Okay, the DeLorean.
It's hard to come up with Christmas presents and stuff because I just don't generally want Christmas. I don't know.
I'm the same way. I'm the same way.
And people traditionally, like, I will text you usually shortly after Christmas and say how many this year is usually that'll be the end of the text. I'll say how many did you get this year, and Matt and I know that it has how many Star Wars presents did you get, which are useless. Like usually,
especially now that I don't even like it anymore.
Right,
I still get mugs, socks.
You still get mugs, socks, plastic toys that are made for 3-year-olds
all the time,
and they think you like it. And you don't know how to tell them.
I know, and if they ask what I want, I don't even say Star Wars anymore. I still get it.
No, you still get it. Exactly.
So it doesn't matter. They just know you as the Star Wars guy, and that's what they give you. And it's garbage, though. It's not even useful stuff.
No, it's trash. So, like, the question is now, I'm assuming as well, for the EU people, is what you're thinking on The Mandalorian is. Since it's on the right timeline. I know this is diverging topics really quickly.
Well, no, that's fine. That's fine. It's new canon. It's not expanded universe.
True.
I don't watch it.
Okay. It seems like they're using a lot of the...
Oh, no. They're borrowing a lot from the expanded universe. They always have been. And that's fine. I mean, to be honest, in my opinion, Disney bought it. I mean, they bought Lucasfilm. Lucasfilm owns the rights. They can do whatever they want with it. I don't have to be happy about it. But the fact I think it's cheap to rip off, to say, oh, we don't want these stories, but then rip off stories from the old stories. I was like, well, wait a minute. You said you got rid of that to... because that's going to hamper your creativity. But all your creativity comes from the novels and the comic books. So it's kind of wild.
Okay,
Bruce and I talked a little bit about this.
I can see you're still bitter. So
Prince of the Universe, because
we'll wait for it.
Just to let you know, we already talked about this on Prince of the Universe, but Kathleen Kennedy, the president of Lucasfilm, said, "Hey guys, the reason why they're stopping movies after episode 9 for right now, they're putting everything on hold.
Hiatus.
They said that's because we don't have any source material to go off of. We don't have any books or comic books." She said that verbatim.
No.
Verbatim.
Man.
And it's like, wait, what?
Why was she...
Anyway. So, all right. So,
well, you heard about this, speaking of canon, though, about how they changed the Disney Plus versions. Disney Plus just released, basically.
Yes.
So they've re-released the Star Wars movies in an upgraded format. And they have a new version of A New Hope.
I know.
The shootout with Greedo.
McCulkey or whatever.
Yeah. Macaulay Culkin.
And now they shoot at the same time. Now they shoot at the same time?
I think so. And I haven't watched it yet, but
I don't know. I haven't watched it either. We have Disney Plus, but the only thing I'm watching was Rescue Rangers right now. I'll watch Tailspin next.
Yep, I've started on Darkwing Duck first.
You know what? DuckTales is fan-freaking.
Yeah, that's a great show.
It's a great show. Yeah. But I'm saving Darkwing Duck for last. I remember really liking Darkwing Duck.
Yeah, that's a great show.
So Rescue Rangers is okay, but it's not as good as DuckTales.
The theme song was the best part of Rescue Rangers.
Probably so. And I'm thinking Tailspin may be better than Rescue Rangers, though.
I love me some Tailspin.
But, yeah.
Well, there's two.
But anyway, all right, so DeLorean, number 5 for you.
So your number 5 is?
My number 5 is a zip line.
A zip line?
I want a zip line.
What?
Now, I don't know where I would put it. Probably I'd have to have a big zip line pole on top of my roof that would twist and turn around the backyard. So I could start on the roof, zip around, kind of like Batman, just kind of fly around the backyard on the zip line. Maybe just cross over to it crosses over the fence and then goes into my front yard. And then I get to ride it again. Back and forth. I want a zip line. See? This is...
And then I get to ride it again.
And then I get to ride it again. I mean, think about it. If I fix something on the roof, honey, I'll be right down.
So,
zip line.
Oh, God.
I want a zip line.
You need to set it up.
My cousin had a zip line in his backyard.
Something to go up high at the end of it, and then you can just turn around and zip right back down.
Oh,
and then loop yourself
like have
around.
a
dip in the middle. Yeah.
Get some momentum going.
So you never
I like that idea. That's what's happening. That is what's happening. See, you're going to help design a zip line. Okay. See, my cousin had one when we were kids. My uncle put one on top of the house. Is where he put the pole.
What?
Now you jump from the balcony of the second story. I don't know why. My uncle was super cool. And so you zip line, and you can
have a tire swing.
You can hang on, and you'll drop off at the end, which is just 6 feet. And you're about 4 or 5 feet by then, so it's only just a 2-foot drop. Right. It's not that scary. Or you can just cut halfway through into the above ground swimming pool.
Shut up.
And splash into. And I was like, shit. And what happens if you let go or slip before then? Well, you're probably going to break something. But
dismemberment.
But this is back in the night.
It never happened, man.
It never happened. And I was thinking that is the coolest thing because we just held on to it and then dropped off in the pool.
Of course.
It was the coolest thing in the world.
I want that now.
It was the coolest thing
just
in the world.
Just like that. What's wrong with that setup?
So a zip line is it's on my list.
So do you need an above ground pool down there? 5A?
I don't know, maybe. I can't be greedy. Okay, all right, go for it. What's number 4?
I think number 4 for me would be. This was actually the first thing that popped into my head was the headband from Karate Kid, like that Mr. Miyagi had that he gave to him that he dipped in the tea.
My wife got
you know what I'm talking about, right?
For Christmas.
Yeah, I just wanted the movie prop.
Oh, the actual movie, movie replica.
Yeah, like the actual thing.
Oh man, that would be nice.
Yeah, so that would be really cool to me.
Yeah, you guys already know that we're huge Cobra Kai fans.
And like the thing is, Cobra Kai is what came to mind when I was thinking about it too. But also, like, I would wear it. I don't even care.
Oh, definitely.
Like there would be no sanctity, and
you can make fun of me all you want, but I'm gonna wax on, wax off.
Exactly. I would do so many chores. Like I could get so many things in my house done if I had that headband.
I know.
And I would do them left-handed and right-handed.
Tell man, send me the floor.
No problem, babe.
You got it. Wax on, wax off.
Right. If
on side, Daniel.
Your significant other needs anything done, you're just like, bring me the headband. And
scrub the toilet.
Right. Okay. Comment on. Right.
That's funny.
That was really the first thing that came to mind when I thought about it.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Man, this would be a rocking Christmas so far.
I'm telling you.
My number 4, ball pit. I've loved jumping. The ball pit. Did you remember at the Chuck E. Cheese?
Ball pit.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes.
You jump into the ball pit.
Oh my.
The plastic ball. Remember how fun that was as a kid?
Yeah.
I mean, how incredibly fun that was.
Dude.
And then it's like, man, as an adult, I would do. If they had an adult size one, definitely. I remember just scarfing down. We had to at least eat one piece of pizza at Chuck E. Cheese. I remember scarfing it down as fast as I could.
You were forced to eat pizza at Chuck E. Cheese? You didn't just eat it at Chuck E. Cheese?
Oh, because
you didn't go for the pizza.
No, we never went for the pizza. Mm-hmm. Never went for the pizza. We went for, it wasn't like we hated the pizza, by the way. No, I'm not saying we hated the pizza. But I'm saying that we were so excited to go play.
To go do something.
That my mom was like, okay, the pizza's here. Come back, eat pizza, then you can go play. And we eat one slice of pizza. We go, okay, we're full. We weren't full. Our stomach's still growling. But we wanted. There was a ball pit, and we had to jump in it, and I just loved it. And I'm sure they make adult-sized ones, and I would definitely love one. Like, in fact, let me combine this. I'm going to zip line.
No!
The ball pit! Yeah! Yeah! But you know what? This is one thing. I have no regrets from the time I lived. I love my childhood. I think we were raised, both of us are the same age. We were raised right before the internet.
Yep.
Teenage years.
We were forced to go outside and use imagination.
It was great. And I'm so thankful. I am thankful that I was not born later.
And I work in technology for a living.
I know. I have nothing wrong with technology, but I'm so thankful we lived in an age without it.
Yes, so am I.
I'm so
much more appreciative.
I'm very appreciative of everything I have. And the thing is, those are some of my best memories because of that. There wasn't, I don't know. Anyway, I won't get off on a tangent there.
No, there's a whole research study about that. There's a whole name for our generation that's only between, like, the baby boomer years and Gen Xers or whatever it is that is specifically that group of people who grew up technically without computers in the house kind of thing.
I equivalent it to my grandmother who grew up before the TV and then after the TV. She was already a young mid-20s, late 20s. That's equivalent. And that's the equivalent because TV really revolutionized the world. Yeah. But she remembers growing up listening to the radio and her favorite radio shows and when they came on. And Night at the Opry came on Thursday nights. It was, and she remembers the host and everything.
Wow.
And she remembers all these shows, radio shows.
And so we remember waking up and eating cereal and having Saturday morning cartoons.
Exactly.
Because there was nothing else.
There was nothing. There was no cartoon channel.
No, that was it.
That was the only time you got to see cartoons. And it was just, so I'm glad we got raised in those days.
Me too.
And so, but
and then so much being allowed to go outside and get on a zip line, wear yourself out.
Jump in that ball pit.
Don't die.
That's what I want. I want a giant ball pit. So there you go.
Giant ball pit.
Okay, no more extravagant things like that. It's going to be more material. It's going to be more material things going forward, I think.
Because of the last podcast we recorded, we talked about how much I hated going to water parks, and I think that would still apply to a lot of things.
Oh, really?
Just the goop. The goop that I
would... If it was a personal ball pit, would you trust me?
Would I jump in your balls? Is that what you're asking me?
Would you go balls deep into my backyard?
No, I wouldn't.
I'd put the ball pit in the backyard.
No,
just up to your to your nose.
My number 4 would be my number 4 would something I would love for Christmas. And
wait, did we cover your number 4?
No.
Okay.
My number 5 was the DeLorean.
That's right.
4 is where we are now, and we haven't covered your number 4 yet. And but it especially applies to this December because I am not off of a Star Wars thing yet. I'm still watching them because I'm not a dedicated EU fan like you are. I appreciate it, but
that's fine.
It doesn't have the same sway. And but I would love to have like a private screening of Star Wars with just friends and unlimited concession stuff. Like, I think that would be a marvelous gift.
Wow.
Just watch Star Wars with the only people that I invited kind of thing to the movie
on the
theater,
big screen.
On the big screen in the movie theater, you know, and have like just unlimited.
That's an epic watch party.
Yeah, epic watch party with unlimited.
Shoot, there's like a table set up. I went to a wedding one time where the reception was the Batman Superman movie that came out. What? They were big DC fans, and so they had the concessions were all on tables. Popcorn was
in the theater?
Yes. They set popcorn, candy. It was all supplied by the movie theater. Wow. Yeah. And they had cupcakes. Superman cupcakes and Batman cupcakes.
Oh, that's cool.
Superman was vanilla. Batman was chocolate. And but the thing is, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was really one. And the bride and groom were there. They had already changed. I think the wedding already took place at another time.
Sure.
But the thing was, this was their reception, and it was so much fun. So
I've always kind of wanted to do that, like regardless of the movie. Like Star Wars is coming out, you know. Yeah. I'm not sure when this podcast is going to air, but that's something I've just always kind of daydreamed about, I guess, in a way. Not that I ever really, truly want that.
It would be fun,
but it would just be a really fun, outrageous gift to get. You know?
Absolutely. Okay, well, my number 3.
Yes.
Also,
wait, what's your number 4?
Number 5 was zipline. Number 4 was ball pit. That's why I said.
Okay.
Give me your number 3 then.
Oh.
Because we got off somehow.
We did?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it doesn't matter. I'll do my number 3. Number 3 is also Star Wars related. Which is why I was afraid for one moment, because before the podcast
we said zero crossover.
We said zero crossover, by the way, because I would be shocked if we had any crossover.
How is that possible? Right, okay.
But this one was the closest. When you start saying Star Wars, like, oh no, we have crossover. I want legit Stormtrooper armor, man.
Dude, that was going to be one of my honorable mentions.
I want it. Yeah. I think that's so cool.
Except mine was going to be Darth Vader armor, because no Stormtrooper armor would fit me.
The 501st actually makes that armor.
Not for me.
It looks movie quality. Oh, yeah, not for us because we're too tall.
I've looked into it. I'm too tall for a Stormtrooper.
Luke was too short. You're too tall.
Right.
But the thing is, though, man, I'm too tall too. But you know what? I want them to make me some Stormtrooper armor that fits me, because I just think that'd be so cool. Look, and I'd run around the mall. I'd sit in Santa's lap if I had Stormtrooper armor.
No, you can't do that. You'd have to be in character. Well, if you're in the
I would be in character. I'd be a Stormtrooper. Pointing a gun at Santa. Merry effing Christmas.
Look, I did a lot of research into the 501st. I'm totally admitting to that nerdiness.
They're incredible.
Oh, what is it? Bad guys doing good, and they go to all these, cancer.
Yeah, well, they help out with the Twin Sons Foundation. The foundation
exactly.
And they go with them to give out books to children's hospitals and schools and stuff. So they're really an awesome group. But their armor is legit, man.
Oh, I know.
The stuff they make is A quality. I've talked to a few of them, and they're like, well, there's the template set out. I said, yeah, but it's not that easy.
No,
the attention to detail is incredible.
They downgraded it to themselves, their own talent and ability, because that stuff is mind-blowingly good. And I actually priced it out. Like, I had to go through it seriously in my head, because the guy was selling like a Darth Vader set that would still have to have been custom to me, but he was about my height and weight. And I could have pulled it off, but it was just like outrageous stuff. So there we go.
But it's legit movie quality.
Yeah, it was a Return of the Jedi Vader outfit, and I mean, dang, yeah.
It's funny you said Return of the Jedi, because people don't know that there were different Darth Vader suits.
Yeah.
In fact, the very first one, which I never noticed for years,
the red lenses
had red lenses. New Hope had red lenses.
Yeah.
I never thought, because in the Marvel comic books, when the Marvel comic books, he has red eyes. I'm like, what is that all about? Because I never noticed because on VHS it never showed.
No.
You couldn't tell.
And that was the one we had memorized.
And DVD, that's when I realized, I went, oh wow, those are. I'd never seen that before, but I never knew why. I thought, well, maybe Marvel did that just to have his eyes stand out. But I was like, because they were. It was awesome. All right, so anyway, Stormtrooper. Okay, so what's your number 3?
We kind of had a 0.5 of a crossover with.
Not yet. What any time? Yeah.
My number 3, or I guess number 2, is what I have. Maybe I did them wrong.
Okay.
But I would like a script of my favorite Star Trek episode, like the original script. And like the actors got handed to them on the read.
Yeah.
And not necessarily a movie. I want one of the crappy, like, week-long shoots that they did for, like, a rushed-out
regular episodes.
That they were, like, so tired, and they're writing notes in the margins and crap. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, I would love to see one of those. Like, even if it's a crappy episode, I don't care if it's that episode of Voyager where they turn into reptiles, or one of the good episodes, like, all good things on TNG or something like that. Like, how amazing would that be?
Script.
Well, here's the crossover for Christmas that I have that I was going to say was because I just recently watched Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey, which is one of our favorite Christmas movies.
Okay.
One of the most brilliant Christmas movies ever
I've watched it every year, ever since it's been out.
I just watched it yesterday.
This will be my 19th time in a row.
Yes, and that's what I called out. I was like, look, year 2000, it's insane.
But it's funny because when that movie first came out, we didn't see it at the same time. I saw it with my little brother, and we were the only ones laughing in the theaters. And then I talked to you about it, and you went, that show is hilarious. You said, I said, I couldn't stop laughing. But I was telling you, and I think, did you have the same experience in the theater? Bray and I were laughing our head. I mean, seriously. And everyone else is just sitting there.
I've never been so embarrassed, but not embarrassed in a movie theater because I was screaming laughing.
We thought the whole thing was...
They were laughing more at my laughing than the movie.
Well, I remember we talked about it, and when it came out on DVD, you said, let's watch this, because it came out the next Christmas.
Yeah.
We watched it, and we watched it for a few years. The first few years I watched it with you, I remember.
Yeah.
And we would find something new to laugh about.
Right.
Because it is the best Christmas movie, in my opinion.
It's fantastic. And so...
Oh, anyway, go ahead. So a
this
script.
time around...
Sorry.
I fired up, like, IMDb, looking at trivia for the movie. Because I had read it before, but I wanted to reread it, see if there's anything new or whatever, and like years ago. And, I had forgotten that the majority of the jokes that Jim Carrey did were improv, and that he just went completely off script for a lot of stuff. And that they had to cut a lot of stuff. Like, it was just on the floor. And that the scene where he impersonates...
Release the Howard cut.
Where he impersonates Ron Howard, right.
Oh, that was great.
The Howard cut, right. Well, with that scene where he impersonates Ron Howard, like, Ron Howard didn't know about that. He saw it later, and he laughed so much that he said, leave it in. Let's put it in the movie, edit it, and break it down. So I was thinking along that line, I would want to see, like, one of my... I don't know what episode I would want, but I would want to see one where it was scripted to do one thing, and then one of the actors brilliantly did something else. Or they made a last-minute change, like a writer made a last-minute change.
Something like that.
And it turned into something epic in the Star Wars universe.
All right, sidebar question. Okay,
so third tertiary sidebar is with the Han shot first thing that they changed, because Peter Mayhew had posted on his Twitter forever ago that he's like proof that Han shot first, because it was his original script that Han shoots him under the table. Right.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Side question here. You get 30 minutes one-on-one. Who from TNG do you talk to?
I mean, the obvious answer is Patrick Stewart, but then wait a minute, hang on. Who do I feel like this is a trick question?
No, I'm just asking. There's a lot of people.
You're right.
You talked to John DeLance.
Oh, I did talk to John DeLance.
Isn't he awesome?
I loved him. I met him at Comic-Con in Salt Lake City.
So Patrick Stewart's probably your obvious choice. Probably so.
Because I did. I talked to John DeLance about cybersecurity, of all things.
Get out of John Stewart. I mean, John Stewart. Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart.
Who would be second?
From TNG.
Well, it doesn't have to be from TNG, but that's your favorite show from Star Trek.
From Star Trek.
I mean, would you want to talk to... I wouldn't want to be 3 minutes around anyone in Discovery. I wouldn't have anything to say. I'd say, so how's the weather?
I honestly wouldn't mind. I would like to talk to even Scott Bakula about Enterprise.
I would love
that. That would be great. I would love to talk to him about Enterprise.
I think you just took my pick.
Kate Mulgrew would be great to talk to.
Besides Shatner, I would want to talk to Scott Bakula. He'd probably be my second. I want to talk to him more than I want to talk to Patrick Stewart. I love Patrick Stewart.
Sure.
But Scott Bakula also did Quantum Leap. But I love Enterprise. It's fantastic.
I'm starting my rewatch of Enterprise.
It's great.
2 or 3 days ago.
All the characters are so good in that.
Yeah.
We'll have to talk about Enterprise another time.
We will.
Anyway, okay. All right, moving on. My number 2.
Yeah.
All right, this is the one I just added. I just realized. I was going to use that as an example, and I realized that, wait, you can conceivably get this, because last I heard he still had one set for sale. And I don't know how much is it, but one set. There's a place that was up against Chuck E. Cheese back in the 80s. It was called Showbiz Pizza. Showbiz Pizza had a band called Rockefeller Explosion. And when Showbiz bought Chuck E. Cheese, they bought them out. They decided to adapt to Chuck E. Cheese because they didn't own the rights to the robots that they were on lean. But they asked the guy, said, hey, can we buy the rights from you? Because we'd like to use your robots instead of Chuck E. Cheese.
New information to me.
Yeah, and he said, absolutely not, because he thought, you can't survive without me. He said, yes, we can. And they went and bought Chuck E. Cheese and used the Chuck E. Cheese robots.
Wow.
And so he was out of business immediately, so his big business is nothing. And it's just him now. And he only had 3 working copies. He sold 2 of them, one to some guy overseas, another one he sold to a guy in Alabama. And
working that's what copies of what?
Working copies of the Rockefeller Explosion, the animatronic band. He supposedly has 1 working copy left. That, I don't know, it must be for sale. But this guy goes, he turns garage or something, a storage house, into the Rockefeller Explosion set. I mean,
and is
painstakingly detailed.
Meaning V is the only one.
Yes, and he does shows, he does birthday parties there, and you can program it. You can program them to sing anything. So there's videos of them singing current songs. I've got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good. I think that's awesome.
No.
So yeah, you can program that. And the thing is, he opened up his own little. It's called Showbiz Pizza Zone or something to avoid the Showbiz Pizza.
Sure.
He called it Pizza Zone, but it didn't. It was in small. It's in a small town in Alabama, so it didn't make.
Okay.
It didn't go very well. But he's back. He has the show Pizza Band still because he grew up watching them as kids, and so he had to buy a copy. He tracked down the guy and bought it before it was. And now there's this big cult following around it. I'd love to buy that extra set, but I mean, of course, where to put it. But the thing is, though, are you kidding me? Because when I see them playing today's tunes, I'm like, I can see them playing some Weezer, man. But imagine the Chuck E. Cheese robots, and you had them, and you could program them to do anything.
I've got that vaguely in my head.
But it's called Rocket Fire Explosion. It's funny because in Mobile, Alabama, we went to an old flea market, and they had a record with 2 singles on it from Rocket Fire Explosion. It must have been like a free gift or something from Showbiz Pizza back in the day, or one of those
like something you get out of a
tickets.
Captain Crunch
Well,
box.
no. You cash in your tickets and you get the little LP.
Oh yeah. From
It was a 45. It was a 45 record.
Yeah.
And I was like, shut up. I went, okay, I want this too. And the guy didn't even know it. I said, do you know what this is? He said, no. He said, I had a gorilla on it, so I just put it. This is Rocket Fire, and I just told him the history of it. You know what? You can have.
You can have.
That's what he said. He said, you obviously are a big fan. I didn't know what it was. It's like, are you serious? I said, yeah, thank you. Because he didn't know what the price was on it. He said, but you know what? You can have it. God, we were buying a bunch of other records from him too.
Okay.
But he let me have that one. That was really nice.
Wow.
But anyway, okay. So, is it number 2 or number 1 now for you? Where are we?
Well, I'm down to 1.
Okay,
so
go for it. All right, so we're back on track.
I'm going to say number 1 then. Number 1, top outrageous Christmas gift that I would want.
Can't wait.
Is for Star Trek Discovery to get canceled.
Hold on, let me change mine.
Yeah.
Gosh, I would love that.
I'm serious. I'm not even joking right now. I got a big smile on my face just thinking about it.
That's awesome.
And then I said, instead of that show, I want a show about Captain Picard or something. Oh, wait a minute. That's going to happen.
Okay.
And I'm so worried that it's going to be crap.
You showed me that article.
I know. I'm worried.
Folks, here's the thing. We are both Star Trek fans, and we are both cheering for Picard.
Yes.
We do not want it to fail.
No.
We want it to be good.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, and Rich, if you're listening to this,
Rich.
I hate Discovery. I tried for you, buddy. I love you, but I cannot watch any more Discovery.
So bad.
I actually tried season 4 for like 4 to 8 episodes.
Season 4?
Season 2 for 4 episodes. Excuse me.
Don't ruin the
And it was so awful. It was so awful. I couldn't finish it. I cannot do it.
Now look, here's the thing. I just started my Enterprise rewatch again, right? And
Enterprise is great.
The pilot is rough, like all the pilots, like TNG's pilot's rough. A lot of them are rough.
Right.
And they take DS9 is rough for the first
season is rough.
Yeah, bad. But
they were trying to find their footing.
Right, and that's all of them. That's fine. And even watching Enterprise, even watching Discovery, going back and realizing, okay, it doesn't know what it wants to do yet. And I never gave it a chance because I didn't like Enterprise at first either, but now I love it. But now when I watch it, I see what they were planning on doing because now I know the whole thing.
Enterprise had a plan, and Enterprise is fantastic. It's far superior than Voyager.
Yeah,
it's far superior. Every single one of those characters you love
for a lot of reasons, and
I understand
and a lot of things went wrong. Blah blah blah. But they had a plan, and they were going somewhere with it, and then they pulled out all the stops for season 4, trying not to get canceled.
Voyager was flip a coin. Every 4th episode maybe was really good. Anything with the Doctor was excellent. Some of the best Star Trek out there.
Brilliant acting in the guy.
The Doctor storyline
because of his acting.
But the Doctor's the only one you care about.
Right.
You don't care about Tom. You don't care about.
Right. I don't. Nobody cares about
Janeway. You don't care about Tuvok. You don't care about any of them. None of them you care about. But you care about the Doctor. Right. He's a well-built character, and it's about the characters of Star Trek. Of course. It's not about the adventure necessarily. It's about
always.
It's about discovery and the characters development. And the Doctor was the only hit they had.
Right.
Whereas, to be honest, for me, Enterprise, I can't think of anyone I did not like. I really loved
Enterprise.
I thought Enterprise had a strong.
You didn't like the pilot guy. What's his name? I've forgotten his name even.
Who?
Not Trip. He's the engineer.
I love Trip.
Trip's great, but the other guy.
The guy with the accent.
No, yeah, him too.
No, I liked him.
No, he's all right, but he's got such a thin storyline.
Who are you talking about?
Travis. Travis is so bad. The Navigator.
Travis is okay.
Terrible.
Okay, I'll give you that. He's mediocre. He's not terrible. He's mediocre.
Okay.
But I'll tell you one is good. The chef, who's not shown in it, just talked about. He's his own character. I love how they always talk about him. but they never
makes
show
everything
him.
you want.
He's great.
Let's see, the Doctor's character is brilliant.
I love the Doctor.
On that
Enterprise.
show and Enterprise. And all of them are so good. They're well developed. Like, the Fall was a lot of fun to watch. And Captain was great.
I'll give you Travis, but the rest of them were really good. And I love Trip.
Trip's wonderful.
Trip is wonderful.
He had that little romance that they had at the end.
There's so many good things to talk about with Enterprise. And the thing is, Voyager has some great ideas. The Dominion is a really cool one. Jeffrey Combs did some of his best work.
Jeffrey Combs is a genius.
He's a genius, but it had so many misses. There were so many times I was banging my head against the wall watching it.
Dude.
But it looks like a Mozart's masterpiece.
That's the thing.
It looks like Mozart and Da Vinci came together and made some musical art.
It looks like the
compared to Discovery.
Chapel. Compared to the best episode of Discovery.
Compared to the 4-year-old's vomit on the school floor, which is what Discovery is. Anyway, okay, we digress. We digress.
But no, seriously, like Christmas, I cannot. That is the biggest Christmas gift I could have gotten, is that they have the Picard show coming out.
This is my other question then.
Yeah.
What besides Picard, is there another Star Trek you would like to see?
Oh man.
And what and when? I guess you say
era?
what era. You definitely wanted the Prime Universe, right?
Not a leading question, Your Honor.
Sorry. I mean, you wouldn't want it in this Discovery World or the movies.
Like what you talking about was Vulcan being destroyed?
Yeah, all the J.J. Abrams
stuff. Okay.
I'd probably want to go back and have a do-over on all that
I don't know if I would care very much.
Okay.
About the universe, as long as it was with characters.
Okay.
That were good. Hasn't Discovery said that what did they do? Go in like 10 centuries into the future or some crap?
I don't know. I'm not paying attention. I'm not paying attention.
I like the idea of the future episode.
I like the first new movie. I thought was decent. The second movie is absolute garbage.
I enjoyed the first movie only, the J.J. Abrams one.
Yeah, the second J.J. is absolute garbage.
Yeah.
The remake of Khan, which is a slap in the face.
Which I was disappointed with, because I love Benedict Cumberbatch.
It was awful.
You hate him, and it's great.
But it was awful. You gotta admit, that's the worst film.
It was the worst one I've seen him do. Yeah.
I mean, Nemesis is brilliant. Compared
Nemesis is a Sistine Chapel feeling.
But I'll be honest, the third Star Trek was really good. That's actually my favorite one.
What?
The new one, the third new one. I can't remember what it's called.
The latest one?
Yeah, that was really good. I was shocked.
I was impressed by it.
I thought that was the best of the three.
Of the new ones, yeah.
Of the new ones, I thought it was the best one.
I was entertained.
It was actually very good, yeah.
All of them don't hold it. I love Star Trek 6. It's my favorite.
I know you said that. I love Star Trek 6 too. Mm-hmm. I think it's good. 2, I'm going to have to be a fanboy and say 2 is the best. If you throw that one out...
I like 6 because it's a standalone movie.
I know we've talked about this because I enjoy 6, but 4 beats it out for me. 4 is more of a comedy. I realize that, but I just love it.
It's great.
Because you can tell that's when they said, hey, let's have fun.
Oh, yeah.
Because
they did.
They took them... I mean...
But you know why they were able to have fun? And let me digress again.
Go ahead.
Because Discovery doesn't have the right to do that. By the, 5th or 4th episode, they try to do role reversals, and, these characters that we give no craps
They have no fun. They have no fun in Discovery.
Why are you trying to twist it around as if you're playing evil version universe?
It's like the first 3 movies of the original series even though they had some humor, they had a serious tone.
Yeah,
where 4 lightened it, 5 lightened it.
It's so idiotic.
Well, I know, but even 5 had its funny moments.
Yeah.
And then 6 had those good moments too. It felt lighter and it felt more fun.
Oh, yeah.
Because you don't have to be. I know it's a movie. You got to be epic. And by the way, Wrath of Khan is the Moby Dick of Star Trek. It is unbelievably good because it continues a TV episode that was a throwaway episode that no one really cared about. No one said that was the best. No one ever put Space Seed in their top 10 until that movie came out.
Until the final continuation of the story happened.
Yeah, did you hear how that happened? The writer was just watching all the original series, and the Space Seed just kind of stuck out to him. He was like, I wonder what happened to him. And then they decided to make the movie.
Brilliant.
I cannot, and the dude couldn't stand. Khan.
Couldn't stand.
He had a walker.
What?
Yes.
Robert Picardo? Not Robert
yes.
Picardo. What's his name? Robert Montalban?
He had trouble. If you notice, that's why he's always grabbing onto the rail when he's talking. He's grabbing onto something when he's talking.
That big beefcake of a guy?
He was still buff. Yeah, he was still buff. But his legs couldn't give out. So the thing is, you cannot tell. That's how good the camera work is. That's why he's sitting down a lot.
Too. He was great.
The actor's fantastic. The actor, but his walking was wobbly or something. Yeah.
Fantastic.
But the thing is, I've never noticed that.
So,
all right. Anyway, I'm sorry.
What was your question to me then? Or did I have?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. We definitely digress there. Anyway, we're gonna have to do another Star Trek episode. Obviously. That's what we screw Christmas. We won't talk about Star Trek again. All right. So anyway, my number one. Yeah. Here we go. It is a vehicle.
Oh. Wait a minute. It is a vehicle.
It is a vehicle.
And it's realistic.
It's like I could realistically get one.
You could have one technically.
A replica, yeah. They're out there.
It's not a Death Star. It's not an AT-AT.
No, it's something that you can actually drive.
You can actually drive. So we're talking about a car.
It's a car.
Truck. Okay, it's a car. And it's fairly modern, so it would be after 1955.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you hesitated.
No, I'm just making sure. Okay. How many more questions you got?
So we're talking about pre-2000 era.
Okay.
All right, and then to be the Karate Kid car.
No, but I love that car. I love that friggin' yellow. I love that
gift
car.
For his birthday.
I love that.
Okay.
If I got that for a gift, I'd be like, no. I'd be like, just like Daniel. I'd be like, no, Mr. Miyagi, no, you'll drive.
This is too much.
This is too much.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
They rebuilt that.
Never mind.
They put an engine in it and refixed it up. It was in a dude's garage this whole time.
What?
It was in the car. Was in some guy's garage, and they rebuilt it.
I thought he owns it.
For Cobra. They gave it to him now.
Oh shit!
Because they redid it and they drove it to New York for a PR for Cobra Kai.
That's incredible.
Isn't that great?
I want Allie from 1984.
I know that's not a car.
I'm sorry.
But what is your car that you want?
Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on. Think about Allie from 1984.
Put that away.
That was my girlfriend. I don't understand. That was my first on-screen girlfriend.
She doesn't know that she still is your girlfriend.
I'm telling you. Okay, anyway. The Batmobile.
The Batmobile? Which one?
Adam West. It's got to be the two-seater.
That's why you hesitated after 1955.
I had to make sure when the series was. But I loved that Batmobile. I still love that Batmobile. I think it's just so awesome.
Adam West Batmobile.
I love it. I love it. I'd love to drive around in that.
What would you do with that?
What would I do?
Where would you take it?
Anywhere. Everywhere. I may even buy an authentic Adam West outfit because, come Robin, we've got one moment to lose.
Look.
And we jump in there.
If you can raise that
we
much
zip
money,
down over the ball pit into the car and take off. And honorable mention, I want a butler.
You need to have one of those quick change machines that you can go from your regular clothes, you zip line into
I zip line through the closet where I change.
Into your work clothes. Bam.
Oh, wait. I jump into the ball pit, fall through the ball pit. That's where I change. It's in the ball pit, like David Copperfield. Boom! Into the Batmobile. Best Christmas ever.
Christmas ever. The gift that keeps on giving every day of the year.
There you go. Wow. There you go, folks.
Wow.
I know we had a 20-minute Star Trek discussion in between it, but we finally got to our top 5. But to be honest, I like our picks.
Oh.
There you go. So there you go, folks. Hey, have a Merry Christmas. Man.
Hey, I'm happy to be here. It's always my pleasure.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you for inviting me.
All right. Next time, wear pants. All right, folks. We'll see you next time on more Saturday Morning 7.